on same sort of thing, positional wise. The tight end position is interesting because Noah Fant, um, maybe quieter per se, but Jake was looking at his numbers before he started and still somewhat productive, if I'm
Hmm.
correct.
Yes.
Um, the big one though was AJ Barner, rookie out of Michigan, who really, especially down the stretch, did well receiving wise, and that was always so surprising to me because I remember when he got drafted and I was reading all the scouting reports and it always kind of had him as a blocking guy. If
Hmm.
you know Michigan football over the last few years, they have run the ball a lot. And so it makes sense for him and how he played there. But I mean, he was solid, he was productive. I think he scored in the last game of the year against the Rams as well.
Hmm.
Um, what are you thinking tight end room wise? Because I don't think they have too much they're going to be losing in that regard, at least UFA wise. I think Brady Russell is a as an unrestricted guy, but at the end of the day, I don't think Brady Russell made that much of an impact. I think he was a guy who kind of bounced up and down uh from the practice squad. Yeah, I mean, look, oh well, Pharaoh Brown's a free agent. I don't think you bring him back.
Yeah,
It's
society has progressed beyond the need for Pharaoh Brown.
yeah, 30-year-old tight end that didn't catch the ball much. Didn't I mean, I think that was the thing too, is uh, they drafted Barner and they signed Pharaoh Brown. I was like, wow, two blocking tight ends. Like we're getting to ready to run the football, and then they did not do that. And I was like, wow. So you bring in guys who, oh, and that was evident.
Yeah,
Like Pharaoh Brown had a few catches, but I was just
emphasis
like,
on a few, eight specifically.
yeah, and you paid him $3.2 million last year. Do not, nope. We can move
Hundreds
past
of
that.
thousands of dollars per reception.
Yeah, we can move on from that. Right. So
I
yeah, I don't know. What do you think about the tight end position for Seattle?
I mean, I think you're right. I think you're right. The Barner train for sure. You got to wonder how much of his, we'll say, elevated passing numbers were just because of like the nonstop passing.
Sure.
Is maybe that's why he broke out of the mold a little bit. But I think he's clearly got potential. I mean, 8.2 yards a reception, that'll play, right? Um, on yeah, 30 catches, about 250 yards. I think yeah, he's clearly got potential there. I think as kind of your quick like, oh, nothing else in the progression is working out. Let's get a first down. Hey, HA, here's the ball. Just kind of on those quick little inside routes. And I love it. I love a receiving tight end. Grew up watching, Texas football. Give it to the big guy, throw it over their heads. Give it to the big guy, let him run through some dudes. That's football to me. So I
Mm.
hope that you know, even as much as like they got to run the ball more next year, I hope Barner gets a second look. And Noah Fant, by the way, yeah, he didn't have as many scores as Barner. He only had the one touchdown, but he was consistently there, like in almost every game to be an option. I mean, he put up 500 yards. Um, it wasn't flashy. It wasn't it doesn't show up on the scoreboard, but he was kind of that same deal where it's like, I need a quick first down. Oh, look, there's Noah Fant. He's open. Cool. They forgot about him. Because we have such a strong kind of wideout core with your JSN, your DK Metcalf, and your Tyler Lockett, maybe we'll see what happens there. Um, that a lot of times it's easy for the coverage unit to not forget about the tight end, but not worry about it so much. And so you can get that quick first down that you need to march the ball down the field. Um, I like AJ Barner. I think they start giving more looks, and I hope that we can see his blocking ability being utilized more next year because he's a great run blocker. Um, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm just assuming they're going to run the ball more next year because they got to, right? They
Yeah.
surely they can't run the ball less. Be careful what you wish for. DK Metcalf's knees are going to just explode by week 16 next year.
See, you say this, we just got done filming the Mariners show, and you say, surely they couldn't spend less money.
Surely,
What's
surely.
happening now, Jake? Hmm? Hmm?
Um, Donovan Solano actually is going to be our
Ah,
new kick returner.
yeah, there you go. That's some. I don't even. if it really gets that quiet, we'll look at the kick returners. But Jesus, yeah. I mean, you talk about, I think the big word there with those tight ends specifically is their dependability. Like
Hmm.
they're dependable guys, they're reliable guys, they're reliable targets for
Yeah, I
Gino.
mean,
I think that is important.
yeah, Barnum was
You
there
know,
for every game. He played all 17.
Yeah, I mean, again, what we just talk about with the pass rushers, the best ability is availability. So I was wrong. I was looking at Noah's contract, and he's signed through next year. So yeah, I would just run it back with those two and kind of fill in whatever. Maybe it's a smaller guy. Maybe you do keep Brady Russell around, on obviously a minimum deal, or hell, if you draft somebody in the late rounds, I don't know. Um, yeah, I would ride that out there. I don't think there's too much to look at with the tight end position, but outside of in terms of upgrade or doing anything crazy, I think you'd leave it alone there.
Hmm.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, how about those Zaps?
Oh, I'm excited.
I know. Where are you going to watch all those away games, though?
Away games. Huh. I was thinking of coming here since, after all, Rough and Tumble is the home of Circling Seattle Sports.
I love that idea. Hope to see y'all here.